Honorable Minister of IT, Members State Planning Commission, and Principal Secretary IT, and Strajay, ladies and gentlemen, once again a warm welcome to this event on this Web3. The state has been is moving forward leaps and bounds in making a digital transformation across the state possible. We have into this digital transformation almost in every walks of our life. We wanted to see how technology can help in building and improving the walks of the people. The fabric of the society is being touched upon by technology today. Today we are in yet another field of how can we use Web3 also as part of it. The future of internet is completely changing. As Vikram has already mentioned, the internet itself actually evolved. It was not found, it was evolved as a community. The initial dates of the internet was actually evolved as a static page. That's what we call the Web 1.0, which later became into more of, in Web 1, it was a static page where it was a one-way communication where we pushed data into a common place. Whereas in the Web 2, it became more of a centralized data where users started giving data, and we did not care about privacy. We did not care about ownership because we were all interested in likes, tweets, etc. So this brought into a scenario where there is the essence, the fabric of the entire society itself gets changed because the ownership of the data gets disrupted. The privacy becomes a question mark. The oligopolistic corporations start using this data for their own energies. They started squeezing every bit of this data as an economical advantage. With these things happening, the world started evolving itself because, as you know, the community starts evolving. We started evolving into this, what is so-called the Web3. What we try to do is here, the power of the data is given to the owner. So as when we upload the data, we take the ownership. The ownership of the data is with customers. And we can use capitalization. And these are not stored in centralized servers as this oligopolistic corporation. They are stored into local, self-made nodes. It automatically, the nodes start generating yourself. It becomes completely decentralized area. That's what is being thought about. This allows the user itself to have a complete control on his data. That's what we call the blockchain platform. So the blockchain platform becomes the essence of the building block of your Web3. And whatever data I put in, these data, now earlier, you know, we used to have these watermarks. Some idea as an authentication, this is my picture. These watermarks are now replaced with some sort of a token, an ID, which every data comes. That is what came up, the NFT token. This ID shows this is my data. When it moves around the web, whatever happens, you get ownership of the data. You get paid for your work. That brought into the NFT. So the NFT and the blockchain are going to be the essence, the building block of this Web3, which is going to be futuristic, and this becomes a certificate of ownership also on each of this NFT. But while we keep talking about it, Web3 also has brought in a number of startups. This is evolving. We are today, as we know that what was happening in 2004 is the one which we are having. So it is going to take another 10 years of its evaluation when we see the real Web3. What the Web3, what we see is just only a tip of the iceberg. We need to be very cautious. The technology is there. All the components of the technology is in place. How effectively are you going to use the technology for this Web3? That is the essence. I'm sure Web3 communities like this will start debating much more so that we reach at a real, actual, true Web3. Because we have been seeing, hearing, projects which have been embedded in this public knowledge of property, holding, etc., are simply cascading and falling. We have seen this happening across it. The same platform which we are boasting about, pushing digital artists as a foundation where the digital artists could sell and improve, are now finding stolen arts in this platform, which is again bringing the cost of this thing. There's pits and falls on both, and opportunities are also there, the pitfalls also there. We need to balance. We are sure the Web3 community on its own will try to reform it, and the fabric will set itself right on the course. With this intention, this Web3 conference was thought about. This is going to be, in essence, we are going to discuss, this workshop is going to talk about the essence, the fabrics, the pillars of each and every Web3, what has happened, what is going to happen. We are also apart. See, one way when the web is growing, should we wait for the society to make use of it? This is where what we try to do is, in the afternoon session, we are trying to invite artists, sculptors, the real people, can we help the society of the life to make use of this technology which is today available to improve the walks of the life? That's what we thought about. So we have structured the workshop properly in such a way that we start with the basics, etc. We even try to bring in, right now, can this technology be used for the people to uplift this economy? Can they use this platform to sell their products worldwide? That's what we have thought. I'm very sure the workshop will be useful. This will be a static journey. This is one of the first of this kind of the Web3 which we are happening in Tamil Nadu. It's a continuous process. It's going to take forward. The entire journey is going to be forward, and we hope TN will be the leaders in this Web3. Thank you.